Alright, so hello guys and welcome, and right off the bat we are playing some Pinger Burn. So on the last stream we've played the Goblin Sniper deck, and today we are bringing this to a more competitive spirit, let's say. And this deck, not specifically this version, but this deck has gotten multiple trophies on the MTGO leagues, so we are trying that today. What are some of the key differences? Well, the deck is the same in from a lot of different angles, but we play 19 lands here instead of just 18. We've added one of the autonomous furnace. We have the 18 mountains, of course, but the furnace can be sacrificed to draw a card, which is real nice to keep the cards flowing in the late game when we are flooded. Of course, we have a different creature base here with 4 of the Sawblade Scamps. This is a bit of an experiment, but I've seen some lists run it and I love it as well. It's a 1/1 with haste, and whenever we cast a non-creature spell, we put an oil counter on this creature, and we can tap it, remove one of these counters, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I think it's very synergistic with a deck like this. We also play 4 Flamebreathers. This is a great card in these types of deck, right? And 4 of the Thermo-Alchemists, very similar to the Flamebreather, right? I guess a bit different because it deals the damage just always, but it also has Summoning Sickness with the 1 damage, sort of say, unlike the Flamebreather. And 4 resolves, 3 impulses to keep the cast going, 2 lava darts, very good in this deck specifically, lightnings, lava spikes, lightning bolts, chain lightnings. This is the classic burn package with 2 skewer critics and 1 fire blast. Also just 1 hazard, no more Kuldotha in this format, so we'll see if this deck needs actually more. And of course 4 needle drops, this is a great card. As far as the sideboard goes, we are very ready for the blue decks, for the high tides, for the fairies. We are playing 4 pyroblasts and 1 red elemental blasts. We are somewhat ready for the Tron decks and for the Ram decks. There has been a Gruul Ponza like reincarnation, so we are playing 2 raises and 2 more of the tectonic hazards in the sideboard against fairies, against elves, decks like this. 3 cast into the fire. This is a great double-edged sword because it not only can remove an artifact from the game, we exile it, right? Or it can deal 1 damage to each up to 2 target creatures. So again, fairies, like elves, this is a great card against those types of decks. And 2 Relics of Progenitus. And we are trying Smash to Smithereens, how good it is. This is basically a 2-in-1, right? It destroys an artifact and it deals 3 damage to that artifact's controller, which is like really good. But we'll see if it's really necessary in this meta. And that's it. Let's try it and how it actually plays and how competitive it can be as far as new red decks go right after the ban of Kuldotha. We win, nice. We got 2 lands, Scamp, Blade. This is a great hand, let's keep this. So instantly go Mountain, Scamp, and we will attack for 1 here. And that's it here. We may try the Breather next turn. They play a Beachfront, okay. Here's a Chain Lightning, alright. Let's play a Mountain. Let's attack for 1. No need to, force the counters in because they have no blockers yet, so this deals 1 damage anyway. And let's play a Flame Breather here. And I think we are gonna start blasting next turn, most likely. We may try to find a land here. They cycle Lorien. They find another Beachfront. I say they're very slow, so we'll try to be fast. Here's the hazard, that's quite good. So what would we actually like to do is to find a land if possible. Or we can just blast them for 2, oh, that's for 8, that's a lot. Let's attack first. So they go to 16 and we try to play our impulse here. And we hope for a land here. Okay, we've got 2 of them, awesome. So let's lava spike them instantly actually, since we have the breather on the battlefield. They go to 11, okay. Instantly tap the island for high tide, so they are doing something here. Are we dying under 3? Is that the... I hope not. They snap the breather, okay, makes sense. Okay, they end up to wait, we might be dead here, no? If so, it's crazy. Like, if we are dead here, that's crazy, by the way. I hope not. They play Seagate Oracle, so it's probably a... This is familiar slot, right? So we've seen Kalikais play this version. I think we need to kill this actually, so they don't flicker it. Muldrifter, okay, with Evoke. Makes sense. So they are somewhat back in the game, I would say. Very good turn still, like High Tide gave them tons of cards here and a body, so... Find another Scamp, that's pretty good. I don't want to Chain Lightning this, but I think we will. So 4 lands. Let's play Flamebreather. Let's Chain Lightning this guy. I know, it should go face, but we don't want them to flicker it. And we play another... I think we play another Scamp here. And just attack for 2 here. They go to A, that's pretty nice. So we have one more resolve here. So, oh my god, another High Tide. Like, what are they gonna do this time, you know? Sunscape, yeah. So their spells are basically free here. Preordain, okay. That's crazy. Okay, 3 in the mana pool. And a Ghostly Flicker, yep, that's like 4 more mana. So they can hardcast a Muldrifter here, obviously. Nope. 3 mana, 4. Or, okay, Lorien revealed, okay. Draw 3, hopefully they don't find a snap here. So can we kill them? Needle drop is great, I will say. I think starting with a Vrens resolve here can't hurt really. Okay, Mountain Needle drop, that's great. I'm not sure if they're dead, but let's use the ability. Deal 1 to them. Let's Needle drop them. Here's a chain, so they should be dead here. Wow, okay, that's good. Nice, let's go to the sideboard. So we see a High Tide deck. I'm not sure, you know, like, how exactly is this going to look? Race could be really strong here, surprisingly. Cast is not really that good, so what we can safely take off here is the Hazard. Let's take 1 Impulse. The Lava Dart isn't, like, super great here as well. And, the Scamp is doing work. And 1 Skewer. They are bringing 4 Pyroblasts. And we want one of the Elemental Blasts as well. Let's take the second Lava Dart out. And I'm not sure if this is a deck that we want Relic against, but I know they have some graveyard interaction, but I'll say we survive it without it. If it's really necessary, we add it in the next game. Very solid hand again, like it. Let's keep. Island. So they instantly could have a Hydroblast, so let's try out the Scamp. It works. Custom Merchant Scroll, okay. So they find the High Tide, probably. Oh, they find Blue Elemental Blast. That's okay. Sure, okay. So with that being said, I think we just attack. And since they don't have it this turn yet, but they will have the following, of course, we will try to push through with the Thermo-Alchemist here. They have 3 islands, wow, okay. Yeah, I forgot it can destroy, that's fine, we would have done it anyway, right? Here's a Lava Spike, so I guess we attack and we'll try it again. Let's try the Thermo-Alchemist again, it works. They F6'd, so, you know. Merchant Scroll for another blast, I would assume. Yep. I mean, we don't hate this. Yep, it's fine. It's, we're equal. Pyroblast is quite nice, not gonna lie. So I think we keep this. We actually keep this. Let's attack with the Scamp. And we could Skewer or we could Spike. Spike deals damage to them anyway, so I think we will Spike here. 13, great. And we will hold up the Pyroblast. I think they might try something like a Muldrifter here or something. Hey, here's something important, probably. Yep, here it is. So we will counter target spell if it's blue. They have a counter spell. Yeah, they have. Okay. I mean, it's cards for them, but at the same time, You know, they counter the counter, so the damage is still gonna come here. So that's quite good for us. We would appreciate a land, I guess, but they mire it up. Yep, so they wanna play it next turn. That's cool. Here's the furnace. Okay, it's a land for next turn. I don't hate it. We can do we can swing for 1 here. And we can skewer their face for 1 again. They go to 9 here. And we will use their turn to cast a bolt. If they try to ephemerate, you know, they will... Yeah. Okay, so this is no hard cast Muldrifter. Yeah, this is 4 mana, wait. Archaeomancer. We don't mind Archaeomancer. What spell is it? It's Blue Elemental Blast? Okay. That's okay. Obviously very strong in familiars. We will bolt their face here. Wren's Resolve. I mean, that's 1. Wait, they're dead. I think they are dead, yeah. So we ping them for 1. Wow, interesting. So we ping them for 1. We lightning bolt them. We lava dart them. And we flashback the lava dart. This is High Tide Familiars with Merchant scrolling for 3 Blue Elemental Blasts. We somehow made it. Good. Of course, there was no life gain, but GG. Awesome. We would like to play first, yes. This is a good 2-lander with Scamps and the Alchemist. We love this. Let's keep. So obviously, let's start with the Scamp. And you know, the fact that the Scamp has haste is actually awesome. I was underrating it, but it's lovely, man. It's a really good card. Let's hit them for 1. Uh-oh. Black deck. Instantly defile. It looks like maybe mono black devotion from what I can see. Okay. Let's try to hit them with the Alchemist here. I'm really thinking Snuff Out or Cast Down is gonna come inevitably here, but we'll see. Evil Presence, we don't care that much. Nothing, that's good for us. Okay. So I think we should try and find a land here, number 1. So let's tap this and hit the Rinse Resolve here. Hopefully a mountain is gonna emerge from this. That's a mountain, awesome. So we can use the mountain to play the Scamp here. And we can actually attack. And that's what I love so much about the Scamp. And we will do this on their turn. Chittering Rats, that's cool. We actually don't hate this. We will, it doesn't matter what. Let's put the, I guess the Impulse. Hit them for 1. We hit up the Flamebreather here. And I think we hit up the Lightning Bolt on their face. So let's do it like this. And use the bolt here to ping their face. This, we always yield to this, and we always yield to this. And we can do both of these on their turn, so there's no need to rush here. We could always kill the rat, but I don't think, you know, it's worth it over putting the bolt to their face. This is 2 more damage. They cycle troll. Another rat's mildly annoying, but, you know, not horrible. Oh, the needle drop, for example. Ping for 1. And ping for 2. So I think what we'll actually do here is, I mean, we're doing this anyway, so let's hit them for 1. Cast the Impulse. Instantly tap this maybe. Chain Lightning. Are they dead? No, but it's close. Wait, this is a swamp. Ah, I tapped wrong. Uh-oh. Actually, a big mistake. I tapped wrong. My bad, my bad. Yeah, so they are in the game maybe. If they have Gary here, this is bad. No tax. Yeah, it could be over, right? 1. They could have 1 life here. They could have land number 5 and Gary here. Yeah. They attack with the... interesting. I think we'll let it through here. No blocks. Hit us for 4. Crypt Rats. Okay, makes sense. They hit it just for 1. I'm not sure if this is good for them exactly. Let's remove the all counter here, deal 1 to them. Okay, they are at 4, so they're dead, but... Oh no, they are not dead. 7. Here's a lava dart, so quick math here. This can be used. 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7. I think they're dead here. Might be wrong, but I think that's the case. Needle drop. Tap it. Yeah, a mountain. GG. Chain lightning. Hit them for 1. Nice first game. Okay. So what we see is they are mono black control here. With like Gary and stuff. I'm not sure if we even have anything against them, honestly. Or if we just queue it up again. Is Race good against them? I don't know. Not on the play. That's for sure. I think we just go like this. I don't know if they play artifacts. Looks like they maybe don't. Let's go. Yeah. I think they have some ways to deal with us. You know, maybe through life gain or something like this. But they for sure play Toxin Analysis, I think. It's a 1-lander. I don't love it. Let's mulligan. That's a 3-lander, but it's fine. We put the mountain on the bottom. Hit him with the mountain here. Play A. Sign in blood, right? Lose 2. That's nice, at least that. Okay. Let's try the Flamebreather. If it survives, we are the happiest people on the planet. But we expect it doesn't survive, right? So, yep, extract the confession. Here's a Thermo-Alchemist, that's pretty awesome. So let's try that one. Cast down, right? Yeah, they are doing what they should do. Okay, let's try the Rents Resolve here. Chain Lightning with Scamp. Okay, let's Scamp it up. Let's attack. And I think we will try a... We could skewer, but I think... Yeah, let's skewer them up. Always yield. They bog us. Not relevant, luckily for us. They could Spinning Darkness or something. They cycle Troll instead. Exhume, I guess the Troll. That's cool. We don't mind this. Okay. So I think number 1, we Rents Resolve, trying to find a mountain here. Not a mountain, but a lot of damage. Yeah, not a mountain, but a lot of damage. So I think we'll try the Needle Drop here. So let's tap this guy and hit them with the Needle Drop, trying to find a land here. Find another Needle Drop. So the Chain Lightning needs to be played though, so we will play it. Hit them for 3 more. Yeah, hit them for 3. And we will do the rest next turn. They attack for 6. That's cool. Chittering Rats. We don't hate that actually. And we will put the, I guess the Needle Drop, it doesn't really matter that much. Another rat. Oh, so it mattered actually. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll put the Rents Resolve on the top. So we surprisingly find the Resolve here. And let's try to hit the mountain here. We hit 1, that's awesome. We obviously hit the drop as well, so yeah. Let's play the Alchemist. And we need to play the Lightning. So let's play the Lightning. And we can do this on their turn, so... They are at 4. We are presenting lethal next turn. Attacks, no attacks. If they have Gary, that's 7 life, that's a lot. No Gary, please. Though. Okay, they defile the Alchemist, okay. Combat. Yep, hit us for 10. I think we are still... Oh, if they have Gary, we are not alive, but that's okay. Witches, okay. So no Gary this turn. Let's hit them for 1. Another Needle Drop. This could be over. Wait, it is over. Needle Drop them. Let's for fun see what we would have gotten with the Impulse here. And... GG. Yeah, we would have had them with the drop as well, but GG, I was, you know, if they played Gary, it would be over, but I guess we also beat Mono Black Devotion, GG. The conclusion of this deck is that it's actually pretty good. It has some suspicious draws, and I'm not sure about the sideboard, For example, it has really no good answer to the black decks, the Black Garden deck with Pactos, I think, in my opinion. But it's a good deck. It's seen by it going 5-0 on multiple MTGO leagues. I think it's better than Goblin Snipers, the video we did before. And so this is definitely a deck worth building and worth playing, depending on your local meta. It's really good against creature decks, I would assume, and it deals damage really fast, man. People need to be ready for this with life gain, so this is actually a good deck. Love it.